So this is what it's going to be. So we're going to talk about GoFit TV today. So it's going to be a little bit more informal. We want to talk about a few things. We want to be doing it for the brand, why we're doing the brand. We want to build it for the right reasons. So we're going to talk about a little bit more community and legacy and what we're trying to do. So,
and ultimately, why we do what we do. Like, why are we doing GoFit? Why are we building it? What's the vision? What are the goals? What are some things that we've set in front of us to achieve? And how are we actually practically nailing them one at a time, going through them to get some traction and keep the momentum going? How do we do that?
Yeah, so we want to build a bit of brand value at the end of the day. Like we all know it, like the two of us have done it so many years in a row. Hasman on our video in the background. Hey Hasman.
Hello,
he'll be included, and then we'll tag him at the bottom of the post as well too. But we want to show like valuable content. Like we're building a community. We've talked about this for so much. Like I've been working a lot on LinkedIn, talking to a lot of the community, because essentially that's what we're trying to do.
Side note on that, anybody watching, GoFit is amazing, GoFit is great as a business, but the thing that's going to drive everything, the thing that we're actually been focusing on from day one is building a community and adding value to people, and having a community where somebody can get something of value and give something of value. And we honestly do believe that's where so many companies before us have fell down. People have tried to do something similar in terms of business idea, but they've fell down at the hurdle of developing a growing organic community that gives and takes, that adds, that is inviting, that's completely inclusive and not exclusive.
Yeah, exactly. Now, it's like we're going to do that. We're going to pull off a little bit of documentation stuff, because at the end of the day, we've got to a point where we are a year into the program, or a year into where we are as GoFit. So it came up as an idea. It obviously came through where I was doing it, where I was training and stuff like that. But now we want to build it from that idea to an actual working platform and working environment, working community.
Just 2 minutes on where the idea came from.
Okay, so
what happened? How did we get here?
A bit of both, right? So we're talking about where we came from at the initial stage. So living over in Loughborough, training full time, wanting to be the best I could be, Loughborough experience. It was a community over there that was slightly more intense than I expected it to be. But I was trying to get over an injury, so I was like, right, let's work on this, and how am I going to build my team? And there wasn't really a great way of building that team. I didn't know how to do it. I'd obviously done injury in my ankle, and I wasn't sure how I was going to start going from X, Y to Z and how to find this team. And that's kind of where I was like, right, well, this is a problem that I'm seeing here, and I need to build that out. So how am I going to do that in a way that I'm safer over in Northern Ireland? Like Northern Ireland, I had a community behind me. I had guys that were there all the time on the phone, on the message. I knew I could trust them, and that's really what you want to do. You need to trust your community and trust the team that you're building. So obviously it came from there, and I went, right, what am I going to do to make that community better in Loughborough? So that's when I went, right, let's build an idea, because I've done web design, I know what I'm going to do. And then that's where obviously we came through to talk to you. We were working together a lot together, and we thought, right, can we build something that is a platform and a marketplace that can support me as a lead performer, but also support that public and general public.
So what you really understood was in Loughborough, which is regarded as the hub of British athletics, there were a lot of really talented people, a lot of really specialised people, but there was no easy way to connect everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no easy way to, this person needs a trainer, that person needs a trainer, let's connect them, this person has an injury, this person can fix the injury, let's connect them. So there was no really easy way to have a community. So case in point is somebody in a random city across the world someday, they'll have a community in that city, in that location, that they can say, listen, I need this health and fitness service, you provide the service, let's connect. And that's, I guess, the essence of what we want to do with GoFit. Create a community per country, per city, whatever, but it's accessible easily at each location.
No, it's good. That's kind of like what we'll be trying to do from the word go. It's obviously come to fruition a bit more now, because we're trying to build it, and we're constantly talking to people online. Like that's what we want to do over the next few weeks, and with this show and how we want to do it. We want to make it valuable to you guys. Like that's the crux of it. Like we're not putting content out for the sake of content. Like we've watched it over the number of weeks, and we've realised, it's all well and good making this, making your branding, making your images, making pretty model stuff, and that's exactly what we don't want to do. And that's why, so over the next wee while, we're going to be pushing out like the physiotherapist chat, and we want stuff from you, we want stuff from them, from the audience.
The fact that we are facing challenges, there are things that we're having to deal with, things like when there's a bug in the system that needs fixed, and we can't get people to fix it, and we just being honest and open, I think, is a way that shows that, listen, we are human and we can connect to people. And that's really how the value is at it, that these people are going through some stuff that I'm going through, and I can relate to that.
Exactly. And nobody posting content. This is a good point, and I think the guys need to think about it, and not even just us. We're not pros in how we do things, and like I don't think I'm the oracle. I may think sometimes, but no, posting content, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I've thought about this over the last month. It doesn't have to be perfect.
No.
It has to be honest, and it has to be like telling a story.
Yeah.
Like everyone loves a story. Everyone loves to know how did I get from this to this. You know?
Well, literally, right there. This is July. We're now starting to find people organically sign up, organically create listings, and organically book, which is something that we didn't see even a few months ago. So there's amazing traction that hasn't just happened overnight. It's been weeks and weeks and weeks of work, but it's amazing now that that's at the stage we're actually at. We're actually getting to see momentum take place organically, and that is really exciting. And so that's a big plus.
Exactly. Right now. And like as I said, doing it for the right reasons. Like why are we doing it? We're not doing it for this short term. I want money in my pocket. Like at the moment, the platform's free. At the moment, like I don't want to say that too much. Like, but it is free because we want to build that long term relationship. It's not about the short term. Like we're not in it. We've been in it for a year, right?
Well,
already, but
ultimately, it's a business.
Yeah,
we're in it to make money, but we don't get the money by focusing on the money. Exactly. I think if we focus on creating the best platform, best community, a byproduct of that is going to be effective and successful. And we want to, from the offset, tell anybody that our focus is in helping people. Our focus is in providing value to people, and really bring a solution to like a nationwide problem effectively.
Yeah. So like we'll hopefully be doing over the next couple of weeks some more things like this. So we're going to bring it a bit more interesting. So what I'm going to do over Instagram and stuff is I'm going to pull out those everybody hates those questions. I despise those questions. Like Instagram, why did you put that out there?
Ask me a question.
Ask me a question. So I'm going to ask that question, and I'm trying to get some information off you because we're going to have a little question time. Because at the end of the day, like, people want to know what diet am I on? Not me specifically, but like,
well, even something like that. You're an athlete at the highest order.
Don't know about that anymore.
Compared to an average Joe like myself, I know you're in some shape like
Harold. Come and do a couple of lunges here.
We don't need to see what I look like, gentlemen.
So listen, if I look for some good shape. For me, I don't really go to the gym that much. You do training, you've got the average person like me wants to know how you do what you do and what it looks like.
Yeah. Well, that's like that is the plan over the next couple of weeks. We want to. So if you guys want to know about personal training more, do you want to know about like weight stuff, gaining, muscle gaining? Do you want to know about weight loss? Do you want to know about diet stuff? Do you want to know about psychology? Like mental, physical. We've totally talked about it. Like we're not here just for the physical PT. We're here. It's a holistic approach.
And the amazing thing about where we're at now is we've actually got a good network of people that are experts in these fields. So we can get physios in to show you exercises to help if you've hurt a muscle or hurt a leg or hurt something, or how to do that. Or we can get a strength and conditioning coach on how do you maximise.
But it's what you want.
Yeah.
It's not what we want. This is what we feel like.
And what we're going to do is we're going to start schedule an assortment of people to just come in. And we're going to plan that out. So even if there's nobody asks, we want to see this. We'll have people in, adding value. Exciting people, interesting people.
Yeah, so basically, tag us in, talk to us, give us that feedback, because that's what helps us grow as an audience, or grow as a community, is getting stuff that you want, adding that brand value, and documenting how we go. So that's kind of the plan for the next few while.
We're excited. And alongside that is obviously we're building a business. We've got a big competition coming up. In September we're into the event final. Event 2018. It's a big competition for a lot of startups in Northern Ireland. The final is in a private location, but the awards dinner is in the Waterfront Hall Exhibition Centre, I think. So that's something that we're excited about. Some other stuff that's happening with GoFit at the minute is we've got like a big drive of students coming in. We've got 4 students coming in over the next couple of months. Again, we want to reinvest, and it's handy for us because we're at this earlier stage. We're getting resources kind of at a lower cost, but people are getting an amazing experience. And another thing we're doing, or in the process of doing, is partnering with the University of Ulster, because we really want to add value to the new kind of generation of people coming into the health and fitness industry. We want to really make a way forward that it's easy for them to get a foothold in that through GoFit. So yes, we're building a business, yes, we're doing this, but we want to answer a wider wider problem and become part of the solution to that.
Awesome. So don't forget, Limitless event coming 1st of September, Victoria Park. Get yourself down. It's going to be an awesome day. Live music, events from Pilates instructor Joanna Mills, back on track, from Jason Gillard, who's an ex-military man. He did his military style stuff, which is going to be really awesome, entertaining.
Really
and
fun.
Swing man, Commonwealth Game athlete. So be there, be square, be in Belfast, be with us, be with Fit. Community out.